Alright, and welcome to Learning to Draw, episode 21, where we will be doing lesson 25 of You Can Draw in 30 Days, a castle in a 2-point perspective. I went ahead and grabbed my straight edge, and with that, let's begin. So, around the middle, we're just going to put a nice long line for a horizon line across the paper. This has to be perfectly straight. Then we're going to add our two little vanishing dots. Put one right about there near the edges and one right on the other side. Then we'll put, and I'll just go all the way up and down the piece of paper, right about the middle. So roughly right here, all the way down. Go ahead and undo that because I moved the straight edge at the last second. And straight down. There we go. Then we'll go ahead and make our diamond. So I will go ahead and fast forward through this. Okay, with that we will then put in near the edges. So we'll say, let's take one finger in the width of my ruler. We'll see how that looks. A little too much. So let's go ahead and just do about the width of the ruler. That actually, yeah, that's a lot better. I thought that would be too little, but actually that gives us a nice good vanishing point. And then we're actually going to put two dots. Want to take my ruler, use the center line in it, put a dot there, and one just a little farther down. So we'll say right there, and we'll do something near the bottom part too. There. And there. Actually, let's make it a little lower. Go ahead and erase that extra dot. This way we got a little bit more area to work with. Now we'll just lightly draw some guidelines from the finishing points to each of these dots. And I will go ahead and fast forward through that. Okay, now with this, we can actually start making the towers at the top of the castle. So what we'll do is we'll just follow our guidelines, and we're just going to go down, over a little bit, up, over a little bit, but a little thinner than that one, down, and again a little thinner, up, and we'll just continue this all the way down. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, so I will go ahead and fast forward through this. Okay, and with this, we are now going to go ahead and install some windows into our castle, as well as giving it some depth. To give it depth, we're just going to go ahead and shoot these straight back on all of these, and we'll do the same on the other side. And for windows, we're just going to draw semi-straight lines to make some squares. Give it a little there, and then just connect it down. And then from the top. And we're going to have 3 of these. We'll go ahead and fast forward through all this. Okay, next up what we're going to do is we're going to draw a couple little right angles so that we could put some wedges all along the side. I'm going to put basically one under each of the windows. I'm going to put one right about here, and then when we get to the far edge, we're going to want one over here. With that, all we're going to do, go ahead and get the straight edge. We're going to go straight down until we hit the bottom over here. And then straight out. And we're just going to repeat this for all of them. So let's go ahead and zoom in a bit. Roughly lined up, straight down, roughly lined up, straight down. And then out and out. We can always make them longer if we need to later. But since we don't have anything over here, we're just going to use the middle line as a reference point and roughly straight down. And the same thing for the one over here. Roughly straight down. And out. And out. I just freehanded those. So from here, we are going to make triangles. On all of these. And like I said, we can always extend Ooh. I think I need to move over a little. I think that would greatly help. And just go ahead and connect our bottoms anywhere that they aren't connected. Angle that one a little. Out. And give them some depth. So we already have this line from the top. We'll just take this, get us a straight edge, and just kind of roughly eyeball about the distance and connect them, or at least make an attempt to. Let's change the angle up. There we go. We're just going to take this corner off back here and connect it. So we'll have our nice lines going across there, and we'll be doing the same over here. Take our line, shoot it down, and connect it. And then to the edge of the building. Roughly go about there and connect it. Oh, right about there. So we'll be taking this corner off. And connect. Nope. There we go. Connected. That's close enough. Now we need a nice big opening for our castle. We're going to be leaving these lines as, for now, as they will be the tops of our ramps. So from here, let's just go. Say we go to the top one down here. And then roughly the middle point, we'll make a nice big arch. There we go. Nice big arch, kind of goes roughly down where that triangle was. If we can't freehand that a little better, there we go. Nice big arch. Well, we're going to need a little depth on this. So let's go ahead and, from roughly the middle, shoot it down. So now all we have left is some cleanup and shading. So we're going to be cleaning up all these extra guidelines. And here it's going to be dark, basically pitch black, along with inside each of these windows. All these sides are going to be grayed. This whole side of the castle. And then grayed, lightly shaded all here, and darker shading where the connections are to give it a little more depth. We'll go ahead and fast forward through this. And of course, our triangles will have our shading 2 with our shading down there. We'll fast forward through this. We'll first clean up all the lines and then we'll go ahead and shade everything.